And I've been preparing for more than 12 weeks because this, to be honest, this is my first boxing training camp, and there's a lot of things that I am trying to understand as far as boxing concerned. So the goal is to get there ready and give him the world.
And the press conference, you said that you can win by any means necessary. You can win by decision, you can win by KO. Do you really believe you can win by decision, Francis?
I really believe that everything is possible. And let me tell you something. From where I came from, everything that I have done, nobody believed in me. They thought I was fool. The moment that I went to do a boxing, the first time, I was 22 years old, and people think I was crazy. If I wasn't big and scary, even my family would have put me in a psychiatric hospital because they think I was losing my sense. Even my mom told me, hey son, I love you, but please, I hope, and I will always support you, but I hope that you come to your senses at some point of time, right?
Yeah.
Until I prove them wrong.
You're talking about belief. Is that faith really important for both guys getting into this fight?
Faith is something that has to be natural. You don't wake up like, I have to believe in this. No. If I didn't believe that I can do this, I wouldn't be leaving the UFC and go through all the stuff that I've been through to get out of my contract, to become a free man, and to get here. And today,
and
it's happening.
You're a religious man, Tyson. Is it important to you to have the faith?
I believe in faith, like he said earlier. If you have the faith the size of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. And I proved it time and time again. With faith, anything is possible.
And you've been in with big punchers. Deontay Wilder, supposedly the biggest punching heavyweight that there's ever been. And he had you on the deck. You get up like the Undertaker and get up and won the rest of that round, actually. But this man has been described as the hardest punching fighter that has ever lived, never mind boxer. Is that a concern?
No.
And what happens if he does land a punch?
I don't get concerned over a man's ability because that's his God-given talent. He's strong and he can punch hard and knock men out. That's what he does. But all of these guys can punch hard. All heavyweights, if you let a heavyweight hit you in the face, knockout. Sure. So it's up to me not to let that happen. You know, if he lands a punch on me, great. Yeah. If he doesn't, then he doesn't. But my chin is not like a piece of paper, like you just touch it and it falls over. You find out that I'm very tough. Hence the reason I've had 34 fights unbeaten in 15 years. So yeah, it's not like, oh, I'm going to get one hit and knock out. It's going to be tough.
I think we all know you're tough. We all know that you're tough as well, Francis. But what about Mike Tyson in this fight? How important is he going to be for you being successful?
For me, it's very important. It was very important. He has always been important. When I've always looked at this fight as in the point of view of Mike Tyson. I'm the smallest guy inside, which is not something that happens very often. So I know that I need some techniques from somebody that has been in the smaller size, and nobody best than Mike Tyson because almost all his opponent was smaller than him. When I met Mike Tyson the first time, we were talking and I still said, whenever I fight Tyson Fury, will you be in my corner? He said, yes, brother, I get you. Yeah. I took a note. And then when the fight landed, I'm like, brother, that thing is happening.
How do you feel about Mike Tyson being involved? Is it a bittersweet moment almost because you're named after him? I imagine he's a bit of an idol to you. Yeah,
he's a legend in the game and one of the biggest names in all of the world, never mind just sports or boxing. And to have Mike involved in this fight, in this event, it just shows you how big it is. Mike's obviously a massive superstar, so for Mike to be in Francis's corner is very good for both of us. It's good for him because he's a trainer, but good for me because it's having Mike Tyson attached to this event. And he's going to be there in Saudi and be there ringside, and usually people pay him a lot of money to come watch a fight, never mind be involved in the corner, so it's fantastic. But Mike Tyson has a very, very, very famous saying. Everybody has a plan till they get punched in the mouth.
Exactly.
And that's it. So
that's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah.
You take a word out of my mouth. Everybody has a plan. Everybody moves. Everybody has those things until they